Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave and this is the Epiphone Power Player Les Paul in Ice Blue from Epiphone. It's a brand new guitar and I'm going to tell you what I think of it right now. Yes folks, this is the Epiphone. I'm Dave. We're going to talk about it. Just want to say thanks to guitartricks.com who are sponsoring this very video you're watching right now. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button so that, you know, the channel gets seen by more people. That'd be cool. Hit that subscribe one. Do it. Now let's talk about this guitar. It is a Les Paul, as you can see, but it's a much smaller Les Paul than usual. It's a 3/4 plus scale guitar, and as you can see, the body is kind of shrunken down from a standard Les Paul style. There's a mahogany body with a mahogany neck. There's Indian laurel on the fretboard. The frets on that fretboard are, they're kind of 75% maybe. Now for a beginner's guitar, that's not brilliant because a lot of beginners won't know what that is. They'll just know they keep cutting themselves or feeling like, you know, sharp edges on the guitar. So that's not cool. You really need, if you're making a beginner's guitar, make it better. And this is very much aimed at kids. So, you know, you can see from the box that the guitar comes in here. We'll get into more about the mad scientist part in a few moments. Like, where did they come with? Anyway, listen, the first thing you want to know is how does it sound? So I sat down with the computer, I made a little thing. So listen to this. Now, all right, I know, look, it's not brilliant, but I only had a little bit of time to put that together. So I just did something very simple and not very well, I understand. Now, this guitar, as I said, is aimed at beginners. Something interesting that they have done is put in two brand new Epiphone pickups, the 650R and the 700T. Now, they sound pretty good, I think, for what they are. I didn't expect them to sound like the best humbuckers on the planet, and I didn't expect them to sound terrible, and that's kind of where they are. They're in the middle. They're okay. They're not brilliant. But yeah, look, they work. They do their job. They make some cool sounds, and they're like, as soon as you hit a nice chord out of that, you're gonna feel like you're the boss. So yeah, kids getting these as a Christmas present or a birthday present or whatever are gonna be super happy with what they get out of it because it's still a cool guitar. It's still a Les Paul. The SGs might be a little bit better from an optics point of view, from an aesthetically point of view, but there's nothing wrong with this at all. I think it's a pretty good guitar for a beginner. Now, Epiphone are saying this is your first forever guitar. And I'm just going to say, no, this is not your first forever guitar. As soon as somebody learns to play on this, they'll love it for a little bit while they're still small. And as soon as they become big enough to comfortably hold a full-size guitar, they're going to play that one. And that might even be a big problem for Epiphone when it comes to these. And we'll get into that why in just a few moments. But before we do, I just want to say thanks to guitartricks.com. It's a very cool guitar website where not only can beginners learn things, but those of us who've been knocking around guitars for years can pick up a trick or two as well. So whether you've been playing guitar for 40 years or 40 minutes, guitartricks.com has something for you. You've got chord charts, you've got some really great backing tracks, lots of other tools on there as well, and you can learn some songs. In fact, pretty much name a band, they've got songs by them and you can learn the songs step by step with great instructional videos, but better guitar players than me, obviously. So check out guitartricks.com. There's a link in the description below. It'll get you a 14-day free trial, and everybody who signs up, you're helping out the channel massively. So it'd be super cool if you could do that. Check it out. If you don't like guitartricks.com after 14 days, it will not cost you a penny. So yeah, check it out. Links below and you can see all of the great features that they have on offer. Now, getting back to this guitar, I think it's actually something of a hit and a miss. I think it's a great idea. They're bringing more people into the guitar market. They're trying to hook kids early on great guitars. And I mean, look, this is a nice guitar, nice looking guitar. The red one looks cool. The black one looks cool. And the SG, of course, is the greatest guitar that was ever built. But when it comes to getting people in early, they're going to have that brand awareness. And I think more what's going to happen is parents are going to buy this guitar for their kids because they're going to want a brand name. They're going to know Epiphone. They're going to be like, yeah, let's pick them up, the Epiphone one. But is that the best choice? And here's where I think Epiphone have made a mistake, because they're competing in the €279 mark with makers of guitars that are doing much better. Now, yes, those are full-size guitars, not aimed directly at kids. And, you know, that may be the selling point for this guitar. However, people have been learning guitar on full-size guitars, even when they're kids themselves, for years and years. I myself first picked up a Fender Stratocaster when I was about 10 years of age. So it happens. People pick up guitars and they struggle through with it and they get there. So this is going to have to take on the likes of Harley Benton's, Squiers, other Epiphones that are full-size but in that cheaper market. Does it do a better job? I'm not so sure. So maybe that's why they have that little cartoon character, Mad Scientist, on the box that the guitar comes in. I really hope not, because I don't see anybody picking up a guitar because of a Mad Scientist cartoon character on the box. Yeah, that's a bit of a weird one. And I really hope it's not them trying to replace Dr. Epiphone, because, you know, that guy's a legend. So what are you going to do? Anyway, it's an interesting move. I don't recommend anyone who is like a dude like myself, who's like 6 foot tall and 200 plus pounds. It's not going to be a comfortable guitar for you to play. But if you're a little bit smaller and you don't have, you know, huge hands, this is a great guitar for people as well who want a Les Paul or an SG, but this full size ones are too heavy or too big for them. It's a great option for people who have been held back by larger instruments. So it's an interesting move by Epiphone. I think it's a really nice one, and I kind of wish they'd put some better colors, like put a veneer on this, put a cherry sunburst on it. That's what I would have picked up in the store if I was a kid and I was into guitars. So anyway, that's what I think they've done. But look, they've got some choices out there now. So let me know what you guys think of these guitars in the comment section below. Obviously, for the majority of us watching this channel, these are not aimed at us, but maybe they're aimed at our kids or our cousins or aunties or nephews or whatever. I don't know. They're meant for somebody. Anyway, thanks to guitartricks.com for sponsoring today's video. I'll be back again with another guitar video very soon. But until then, take care.